A little backstory. I've always been a fan of Sucker Punch's games, from titles like Infamous to my personal favorite being Sly Cooper. For those who don't know what Sly Cooper is, I recommend looking it up, as it is a very cleverly made game with stealth and combat in a good balance. Oh yeah, and everyone is a humanoid animal in the game. In the year 2005, Sucker Punch released the third installment to the Sly Cooper franchise. It left off the series with the titular protagonist Sly Cooper with amnesia. The Cooper gang that was assembled throughout the game went on to go on their separate ways, and there was a mentioning of a time machine after the credits. It was around the age of 9 I discovered the use of the internet to find cheat codes in games. So, immediately I began to search through to find a list of cheats for the first 2 Sly Cooper games. After rebeating the first 2 titles, my mind began to rush with excitement at the third title and the possible cheats. After getting to a certain part in Dimitri's level of retrieving his father's stolen gear, I remembered a cheat code to make the giant lizard things non-hostile, which would make the treasure hunting phase a lot easier. After searching through some sites, one in particular caught my eye. It was titled The Nightmare. Nightmare mode said it would change the animation of certain characters and re-enable a secret area cut out from the game. I tried out the cheat, but nothing happened. So I simply decided to continue on with my life. About a year ago, I decided to replay Sly Cooper 3 because it was confirmed there would be a Sly Cooper 4. When I loaded up one of my saves, I received a message pop up on the game saying, cheat enabled. I wondered what it meant until I remembered the cheat I did 2 years previously on that save file. To my surprise, everything seemed normal at first, but when I went to play Bentley though, he was missing his wheelchair and was crawling across the floor to move. When I went to play as Murray, he seemed to be anorexic, missing his huge pink belly. Sly was missing his cane and looked as if he was frantically searching for it. I eventually scrolled up to the top of the world select menu, and I saw a new level entitled The Nightmare. I was so excited that, I quickly selected it. I was spawned into a purplish open plain with a wall on all 4 sides. Shortly after that, a jump scare happened in which the final boss of the game appeared to be pounding his chest while standing over the body of one of his experiments. A cutscene began, like a cutscene during a mission, and there was no sounds of the characters' voices, just the text. Murray stomped, kicked Bentley into his arms, and threw him at the wall and ran. Then the guru appeared on the wolf's back and began to attack Sly. Then Dimitri attacks the guru with the Panda King, only to be launched from Penelope's RC chopper's hook. Then Penelope's RC chopper was shot down by the Panda King, only for the Panda King to be crushed by the falling RC. There was no blood or gore, only the smoke that appears when defeating an enemy. Then the screen went to Sly. Bentley seemed to shout, "What have you done?" Then I was just simply kicked out of the level to the world select screen. I checked if the nightmare was still there, and it was. After watching it a few more times, I still was clueless as to what was really happening in the cutscene. I would have checked the site where I found the cheat code, but the site was deleted over the years. I don't know exactly why someone would program this cutscene and character models, and frankly, I don't think I will ever know. I still love the Sly Cooper franchise. I even own the newest addition to the franchise, Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, but every now and then, I'll think about that day. What did Sly do to cause this chaos? World of gaming may never know.